So, hello everybody, how's life? How you doing? My name is Jeff Lava, and today we are back with some here on SnickerDoodle. And in the last episode, we found out that Soohee was a gamer. And not only a gamer, like, so far, she's a YouTuber. She's now a gamer. And then other than that thing that happened with Yina, so far, Soohee, you know what, it's sad to say, and I'm gonna have to agree with you guys, Soohee is looking like the best girl here. But you know what? I'm willing to give Yina a chance. You know what? I'm willing to see. But that was such a stupid thing she did. But let's move past that and let's go ahead and continue with Soohee. We are coming close to the end, I believe. I feel like a couple more episodes and then we're in, because we're getting to that 300 mark. And once we get there, whew. Alright, let's see. Next. What games do you play? You know, gotcha. Those games can be a bit evil, but I like the character collection. I mean, I really can't say anything. I do play some gacha games. I try not to spend money on those though. Sometimes I do though, I'm not gonna lie. What's the fun in collection? You just like opening loot boxes? I mean, no, it's just, you know, no, the game part of the one I play is actually pretty fun. You know, I can't, oof. It's just that the big flaw is it's evil pay-to-win loot box system. I mean, true, How much money have you spent so far? No, let's ignore that. I'm a pretty light user. You mean your wallet is light, right? You know, you should not be speaking to me. I mean, I knew. You're the buy one get one free girl. Got your house hoarding full of things you don't need. How did you know? But compared to other evil gacha games, this game is relatively merciful. Relatively. Oh. So then, it's a good gambling game. Yeah, I feel you, main character. We're on the same page. There's no such thing as a good gambling. She's adorable. Yeah, I'm slowly pushing towards the Yina side. And I'm done Soohee. I'm kind of done messaging Yina for now, because it seems like we're saying stupid things on top of what she did, so we're gonna stop talking to Yina for a bit. What's up? What are you... Why so surprised? Did Soohee quit? You don't normally work weekday mornings. Soohee called and said she caught a cold. Oh no. I'm just covering for her. Why so shocked? Phew, as long as she didn't quit. Why do you look so relieved all of a sudden? Let's just count out your till. Nah, I'm the manager, there's no need. Counting time. Who's the manager around here? Well, I don't know, I'm starting to think. After the manager left, I sent Soohee a text message. I heard you got a cold. Get well soon. So sorry, cry face. Aw, why sorry? It's not like I had to cover your shift. Don't worry. You just work on feeling better. Okay. You know what I'm really liking about this too? Everything that I've ever had to do on this channel reading wise, I've always struggled, but these conversations feel a little bit more natural. Well, for the most part, most of it. And I feel that's great. I thought she would have sent me a message if she got sick or something. Okay. Maybe she just didn't want me to worry. Except for that. Ignore that. Now that I've said something, I'm gonna mess up a lot. I was hoping she would share those type of things with me. I mean, I guess, yeah. But I don't know how much you guys are actually communicating outside of work. The next day, Thursday. Ah, you're here. No Sophie again. She must be really sick. Why Humph? I'm sad because I'm changing shift with an old man instead of a pretty girl. That's a very solid point. Let's just count out the till, assistant manager. Uh-oh. The next day, Friday. Well, I mean, like, when I get sick, to be fair... Jeff! I'm back! Haha! What the fuck? No, I was just kidding. No need to swear. Don't you ever do that, or don't you ever do that high voice again? Oh, so I guess he was imitating Soohee. I wish they put that in the text, that would have been on. Soohee's taken another day off? I told her I'd fill in for her for the rest of the week. That's not like you at all. You make it sound like I'm a bad guy. I sent Soohee a message when my shift was about to end. Still in bed, I heard. How's the cold? No answer. Okay, that made me worried. Oh no. Well, I mean, to be fair, if you're not like texting her consistently and then like it's 3 days later and you're kind of like, maybe I need to at least go do a wellness check, I guess? But I don't know. I hope nothing bad had happened. Instead of sending another message, I gave her 10 minutes. At least he didn't blow up her phone. No answer. She didn't even read my message. I was worried sick. But I didn't want to push her to answer me. What could I do? You know what? I'm really curious to see what you do. I checked the SumSum app. Well, what an obvious answer. Visit her while she's sick. Okay. Maybe I could bring her cold medicine from the store. It was a good thing that modern convenience stores even sold over-the-counter medicine. Yeah, I mean, you know, that is true, but they always come in like little tiny bottles, or sometimes they're just like, what was it? What did I get the other day? I was getting like Advil or something, and it came in like little packages, and you only got like 3, and I was like, but I have a job, and I'm in pain, and I'm gonna need more than this. I bought some medicine and some soup, and then headed over to Soohee's place. I keep wanting to say Sophie. Soohee lived in a studio apartment. I typed Soohee's room number into the console at the entrance of the building. I didn't know the password for the front gate. I would have to wait for her to answer my call and let me in. Hey!
선배.
Jeff! Oh, well, at least she's alive. Gated community, how nice. Surprise! Okay, I thought it was gonna be like an internal thought. I messed that up. But surprise! I came to check on you. I said that really creepy. The door opened for me. I took the elevator up to Soohee's floor. Not a bad place she has, though, and it's always nice and tidy. Considering, like, the impression we got of her hoarding, I expected this to be, like, a lot worse. Oh, look at her air conditioning. That's kind of cute. Soohee's room was on the 17th floor, number 1704. This was my second time coming here. Second? She's got a little desk and her Windows computer and her mirrorless. So she looked cute in her pajamas. How's the cold?
걱정 끼쳐드려서 죄송해요.
Hope you weren't too worried about me, Soohee said. You should have told me you were so sick.
그럼 괜히 선배가 걱정할까봐 금방 나을 줄 알았거든요.
You know, to be fair, this is definitely a Soohee move. Her, like, not wanting anybody to worry about her. This is definitely a Soohee move. I didn't want you to worry. I thought I'd get better quick. You know you can't just make your body feel better, right?
정말 그래요.
Yeah, I know. Aw.
괜히 저 때문에 이 시간에
But-
죄송해요.
But it's so late. You came all the way over here for me? I'm sorry. It's fine, really. You know, you say sorry too much. Is she gonna say sorry for saying sorry too much?
그거는 죽이에요?
Is that soup? Yep, soup and cold medicine. You probably have enough of both already. Yeah, the way she shops, I'm pretty sure.
아니에요, 선배.
Oh,
맛있게 먹을게요.
not true. That's so nice of you. Aw. She's got like this, you know what, she's sick though, but she's got like this half smile like, what the hell are you doing here? Please go away. Just stop bothering me right now. Do I look alive to you? Soohee looked pretty weak, yeah. But she was trying hard to put on a happy face. Yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about you, Mr. Kitties. Oh, she got concerned really quick.
편냥이 밥 줘야 되는데.
Store kitty. I need to feed her. I'll do it. You just rest. I grabbed the bag of cat food. There was a scoop here. Do you use this for cat food?
제가 할게요. 제가.
Oh, she's not even like trying to answer me with that. She's like, I can do it. No, sick people need rest and get better. Need rest to get better. You know what I'm saying? Get back in bed, girl. We're not even doing anything crazy. Just get back in bed.
해주시면 돼요.
Yeah, you can scoop with that. I scooped some cat food into her bowl. The water bowl was empty too. God dang. Poor girl. I can get water from your purifier.
네.
Yes. I filled the water bowl and put it on the floor. Cat's like, freaking finally.
해야 할 일인데.
I'm sorry, Jeff. That's my job. No, it's really nothing. Honestly, it's a good thing I brought soup. Rumble, rumble. I heard a low rumbling from Soohee's direction and saw her face turn red. You haven't eaten dinner, have you? Let me microwave the soup for you.
네.
She doesn't even argue that one. She's like, yeah, okay. Soohee didn't protest this time as I got up to microwave the soup. Well, I mean, at some point. I was going to head out right after I prepared the soup, but I couldn't just leave her here like this. Oh.
옛날부터 감기에 걸리면 좀 오래 가더라고요.
Every time I catch a cold, it takes me a long time to get better.
저 때문에 점장님이 대신 나와서 죄송해요.
Because of me, the manager has to work harder. I'm so sorry. This is a normal human body thing. You don't have to be sorry about this. People get sick. If that's what you're worried about, just focus on resting and recovering. And that's better than coming back to work when you're still sick and weak.
네.
Okay. Anything else happened the last few days?
다른 거요? 그냥 계속 집에 있었어요.
While I was sick, I just stayed home the whole time.
3일 동안 계속 쭉 집에 있었어요.
3 days, stuck at home. Hey, you know, girl, you talking about some 3 days being stuck at home. I think this game was made before that. It's like, try a couple months. Got you. We understand, you know, all of us. Well, it's not as bad now. You can kind of go out and do what you got to do. But I guess there's nothing too interesting about being stuck at home all day. Hey, there's always the
그래서
internet.
좀 우울했어요.
Oh, yep, that's why I was a little depressed. Huh. She was depressed?
편의점에 안 가고 그냥 예전처럼 집에만 있으니까 불안해서요.
Couldn't go to work at the store, just stayed at home like before. I felt pent up and anxious. So, I'm assuming she has a job, not necessarily, because she really said that she really doesn't need the job. She just likes to put a little extra money off to the side. But I think she also works to keep herself kind of busy and out of the house, which makes sense. I know a lot of people who do that.
빨리 출근해야 하는데 그런 생각만 들고.
I kept thinking I have to get back to work.
근데 감기 걸린 상태에서 출근했다가 손님한테 옮기면 그런 민폐가 없으니까.
But I can't work when I'm so sick. I can't give my cold to a customer. That'll be the worst.
어쩔 수 없이 그냥 점장님한테 문자만 날리고
So I had no
집에
choice.
있었어요.
I sent a message to the manager and stayed home. You're such a diligent worker. I would have thought of it as a vacation and just relaxed.
그래요? 출근하는 쪽이 마음이 편하지 않아요?
Really? Don't you feel more at ease when you work? Yeah, no. I feel this Protag. Protag and me seem to be on, for the most part, on the same page. Not me. It seems like that's how you feel, though.
네.
Yeah.
맨날 출근했을 때는 몰랐는데
I couldn't realize it. Working every day.
막상 안 가니까 기분이 되게 이상했어요.
But right when I figured out I wouldn't be able to work, I felt so weird. I can't say anything.
유니폼을 입고 거기에 가는 게 이제는 당연한 것 같고.
I like her voice actor. Whenever, okay, so I don't call out sick a lot. I get stubborn, but when I do get sick enough to where I do have to call in for work, I'm passed out. I'm not worried about nothing. I say screw the world, screw everybody. I'm going to sleep until I feel better. So I can't say anything. It's not much of a, I don't do it for a vacation or anything because I'm sleeping the whole time. So it's not even worth being oh yeah, I get to stay away from work. Jeepus. It's become so natural for me to put on my uniform and go to work.
그냥
I just got
불안했어요.
so anxious. Why? What were you so anxious about?
그냥 친구들은 뭘 하고 있잖아요.
It's just my friends are doing something with their lives.
델라는 꿈을 향해 나아가고 있고 예나 언니도 자기 일에 열심히이고.
Della is working hard for her dream. Yina is working hard every day.
그런데 저만 아무것도 안 하고 집에 있으면
I'm the only
저
one
혼자
who's
겉도는 것 같단 말이에요.
doing nothing, stuck at home. It feels like I'm being left behind. She has serious abandonment issues about the people who she cares for. So I kept listening to Soohee without saying a word.
셋이서 이야기를 하는데 둘 다 이야기할 게 많아요.
When the three of us sat down for a chat, the others had so much to talk about.
꿈 이야기, 일 이야기, 매니저 이야기, 상사 이야기, 이야기할 게 너무 많은데
Their dreams, their work, their managers, their bosses, so much to talk about.
전 이야기할 게 없었어요. 하나도 없었어요.
But I had nothing to talk about.
동떨어져서 사는 것 같았어요.
Not a single thing. It felt like I was completely disconnected from the real world. You know, there was one point in time I did feel like this as well. I have friends that have real jobs. And even now, I don't even really consider the job I have like a real job. And my bad, a career. My friends have careers. I don't have a career, I have a job. I have something that sustains me and pays my bills for me to exist and live. But my friends, they have like careers. And like when I talk about work, it's mostly complaining about my job. And I feel bad because I talk too much, one, and two, I don't get to talk to them about, well, they talk about their stuff, but like, yeah, I'm getting a house and I got a car and all this other good stuff. And I'm like, I got my job, I'm surviving. And, you know, it kind of sucks, you know, being an adult, but you don't feel like an adult because you're barely getting to that point where you're like, yeah, I'm an adult, kind of, sort of. You know, I do things.
늘 집에서 혼자 시간을 보내고 매일매일 인터넷만 하고
Always spending time alone.
친구들 만나는 거고.
Always spending time alone at home, constantly on the internet. My only joy came from meeting my friends.
그런데 이제 이야기할 게 생겼어요.
But now I do have something to talk about.
편의점에서 일을 하고 이상한 손님도 만나고 고양이 사진도 찍고.
Working at the convenience store, meeting weird customers, taking photos of my cat. You're a weirdo. People who take pictures of their cats.
정말 이상한 소리처럼 들리겠지만 저 힘들어서 좋아요.
I call the people weirdos for taking pictures of their cats, but I'm usually the one who enjoys looking at other people's photos of their cats. So I can't say anything. Jeff, this may sound strange, but I like it when life is hard.
저도 이제 힘들다고 이야기할 수 있게 됐단 말이에요.
I can finally tell them about my hard times.
이상한 손님 와서 너무 힘들다고, 담배 외우는 거 너무 힘들다고, 친구들한테 힘들다고 하소연할 수 있게 됐단 말이에요.
Okay, maybe we have two different issues. I complain too much. You finally find something to complain about. It's difficult to handle weird customers. It's difficult to memorize the name of all the cigarettes. I can finally complain to my friends too.
친구들이 보기엔 이 정도 고생은 고생도 아니겠지만 그래도
To my friends, my problems are nothing, but still.
간신히 턱걸이를 해서 이제야 친구들 가까이 다가간 기분이 든단 말이에요.
It feels like I'm finally good enough for my friends. Alright, so real quick, I know there's people out there who are having a moment like this. Just know, your friends are there for you. Now, if they're shitty friends, you'll know they're shitty friends. It's not hard to figure out if you have shitty friends, but your friends are there for you. They don't care what you have or what you do. As long as you're alive and you can continue to every now and then say hi and all that good stuff. I'm not a good friend myself. So I can't do friend advice, but just know, like, the people who stick around, those are the people worth having. And you will always be good enough for them, as long as you're not an asshole. I'm stupid. Shut up. I see.
저 정말 철없는 소리 하고 있죠?
I wouldn't think so. I think you're just being extremely selfless, and in doing so, you are internalizing a lot of this, like, self-hatred, which is actually really, really depressed. She needs a hug! I don't care if she's sick. She needs a hug. I'm being so childish, aren't I? No, everyone's got their problems. I don't think yours are childish at all. ...
고마워요, 선배.
Thank you, Jeff.
그런데 선배,
By the way, Jeff,
왜 이렇게 저한테 잘해주시는 거예요?
why are you being so nice to me? Oof. You know what, though? I would hope that the reason why the main character is being so nice is because not the end goal. I hope he's actually catching, like, real feelings and not just an end goal feeling. And that's my hope for this. It's an actual, like, relationship building here. I can only assume. That was a question I couldn't avoid. I wanted to give her the perfect answer, but my mind was blank. Yeah, yeah, that's a pretty pressing question. That's a pretty good question. Soohee was staring at me. I stopped the hand that was intensively moving towards my pocket. Instinctively moving towards my pocket. I shouldn't depend on Sum. No, you shouldn't. You've been talking with this girl for quite some time. You know, be real. Use real words. I needed to answer her truthfully. Oof. You know what? I do like her. And I think the pro tag does like her too. And he's just been, you know, he's been really overly self-reliant on this app. But I don't think he's just worried about her today. I mean, he's been nice to her previously, even with the job. So, and you know what, he does call her pretty, he does like spending time with her, so I'm gonna say because I like you. Oh yeah, I forgot. When I don't like that it turns red. It makes me feel I did something bad. Because I like you. Oh.
선배.
Jeff?
저도 실은 선배가 싫지 않아요.
Actually, I don't dislike you. Where's this going?
저도
Oh.
선배가 좋아요.
I like you too. ... Happiness? What?
그런데 좋아해도 되는 건지 잘 모르겠어요.
Are you putting me in the same category as the cat? Because if this is the same conversation we had about the cat and you think that it's selfish to like somebody, then I don't know, I'm gonna have to change my feelings about this situation because, yeah, but I'm not sure if I should. Huh?
처음에는 그냥 친구가 되고 싶었어요.
At first, I just wanted to be friends with you.
편하게 이야기할 수 있는
You know, someone to talk to. A close friend.
그런데 어느 순간부터
But at some point,
선배가 계속 신경 쓰여서
I couldn't stop thinking about you.
선배랑 좀 더 가까워지고 싶다고
I wanted to be closer to you.
그런 생각이 들기 시작했어요.
I started to feel totally different.
근데 그래도 되는 건지
But
잘 모르겠어요.
But I don't know if I should. Something felt weird. Yeah, something feels weird. I'm with you on that, pro tag. It's probably gonna be the same, like I said, it's probably gonna be the same thing with the whole cat ordeal, you know? Like, I feel selfish for feeling this way or something, I don't know. Either that or I'm just completely stupid about the situation. I'm about to get really blindsided here. But let's see where this goes. At first I thought Soohee was going to confess her love, but Soohee seemed anxious, uneasy. Why shouldn't you?
저 선배가 좋아지는 만큼
The more I like you, the more anxious I get. Why are you so anxious?
제가 선배랑 가까워지면
Because if I get close to you,
델라랑 예나 언니와 멀어질 것 같아요.
Della and Yena, I'm worried we might drift apart. Ooh. Ouch. I mean, let's see where it
다
goes.
사이좋게 지내고 싶은데 다 같이
I want us to be close, all of us.
근데 제가 선배랑 너무 가까워지면
But if I get too close to you,
그 두 사람이랑 멀어질 것 같아서
I might drift away from them.
무서워요.
I'm scared. Okay, so we had the two supposed picnics that was supposed to happen. And then the one at the very least, and then the dinner gathering, which was pretty cool, but I feel with time, as if we were to be with Soohee, I would hope that her friends would accept me a little bit more, as long as I wasn't a complete douche. And, I would also hope that, that this would just be hope, honestly. Ooh, and then the thing that will happen with Yina, I don't know. It's a very questionable situation, I guess. Have you told them that? That you're scared of them drifting away if you go out with me?
그런 이야기를 어떻게 해요?
Yeah, I kind of figured that one. How could I tell them that? Then aren't you being a bit too quick to judge them when you haven't even talked to them?
네?
What? Soohee, don't you trust them?
아니요. 무조건 믿어요. 무조건.
I do. I trust them, no matter what. But you say it like those two are very narrow-minded. If you talk to them, maybe they'll understand more than you think.
선배는 어떻게 그렇게 확신하세요?
How can you be so certain
두 사람이 멀어지지 않을 거라고.
that they won't leave me? That was because... Wait, what?
수희가 겉으로는 되게 활발해 보여도
Soohee, she might seem bright and lively on the inside, and this is Yina talking to the people who aren't watching but listening.
되게 여린애예요.
But inside, she's very fragile.
쉽게 상처받고 겁도 많고 걱정도 많단 말이에요.
She's easily hurt, timid, and she worries a lot.
그러니까 그쪽이 수희랑 사귈 거라면
So if you're planning on going out with her,
가벼운 마음으로 대하지 마세요.
don't just...
진지하게 하라고요. 진지하게. 네?
Eh? Don't just toy with her. Take her serious. Very serious, alright?
알면 됐어. 미는 내년에 여기 없을지도 모르니까.
Fine. I might not be here next year.
미 대신 잘 챙겨주라고 boy.
Stop saying boy. To this day, it's been months, and I'm still not used to that. Stop saying boy. So take care of her for me. Guy. Did I actually tell her? Actually, they each told me to keep a secret from you. Sorry to them, but you're more important to me. So I'll just tell you. Oh, okay, I am about to. What? They each visited the store alone. They warned me that if I wanted to go out with you, I'd better be serious about it. Well, it was Yina who gave me a real warning. She did it better than I did.
대체 왜 그런 일을 저한테 말도 없이.
Why would they, without telling me? Because they were worried about you. Those two already knew that you liked me, and they wanted to get closer to me.
전혀 몰랐어요.
I had no idea.
또 저만 아무것도 모르고 또 눈치 없게.
Again, I'm the only one who doesn't know anything. Again, I'm the only one who can't see what's right in front of me. They care for you very much.
네?
What? No matter what you do, they could never walk away. Trust me. ...
정말요?
Really? Yes.
그 말 믿어도 돼요?
Can I believe that? Yes.
정말로 그 두 사람이 떠나지 않겠죠?
They really wouldn't leave me, would they?
제가 싫어져서 떠나지 않겠죠?
They couldn't hate me and leave, could they? No. Ah, yay! Gave her a hug. See, that's what she needed. She needed a hug. She needed just a good hug. Right then. So he threw herself at me.
선배는요?
And you?
선배가 떠나면
What if
어떡해요?
you leave me? ...
좋아하게 만들어 놓고 푹 빠지게 만들어 놓고
You know what? You made me like you. Made me fall for you. I don't like sentences like this.
떠나버리면 어떡해요?
What if you leave me? I'm right here. I won't go anywhere.
정말로 안 떠나는 거죠?
You promise? Promise you won't leave?
계속 제 곁에 있어줄 거죠?
You'll always be by my side? Yes. I wanted to ask her, what was she so afraid of? Who had left her? I desperately wanted to ask her, don't do it! You ruined the moment. But I decided to wait. Okay, good. I was afraid that if I asked, I might open up an old wound. I didn't want to hurt her.
고마워요, 선배.
Thank you, Jeff.
정말로
Thank you
고마워요.
so much.
떠나지 말아주세요.
Please don't leave me. Please.
계속 여기 있어주세요.
Stay here, always. Okay. I stayed a while and stroked Soohee's back. Aww. When exhaustion got the better of her, she finally laid down. I tucked her in and left. To be honest, so many thoughts were crowding my mind, begging to be voiced. But she was still weak and needed to rest. So I decided to control myself and tucked all the thoughts back in for another day. Phew. Being a man! Okay, yeah. Anyway. That went down. That was 74 before. At first, my chances rose quite quickly, but the increase has slowed a bit lately. That was at 74. It says 70 now. Could I be missing something? Stop looking at your app. That's what you're missing. I mean, the going to see her should have been like a thing you should have figured out on your own, I guess. To be fair, I guess I wouldn't know to do that either. I usually try to leave people alone. At first, it had seemed like this app could have solved any problem. But as I grew closer to Soohee, it kept bothering me that my chances were still not at 100%. It doesn't need to be at 100%. Look what's right in front of you, guy! They were still rising, little by little, but this chances system was cruel. Even if it was at 99%, there would still be a 1% chance that we wouldn't end up together. It felt like there was no walls between us. But the app certainly reminded me of my chances of failure. It was killing me. What was it? What could I do? How could I reach 100%? Don't... Poor guy. Why am I mad at an app? What if I deleted it? The thought came to my mind suddenly, but it helped me from time to time. For the time being, I'd just leave it where it was. Life and love, two things to never rush, yeah? He's growing way too dependent on this app. And it's gonna nip him. It's gonna nip him in the butt if we don't figure out. Can we do another one? Okay, yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So everything's already set in place. Let's just go ahead into the next week, because I'm kind of on the no. Let's see what your thing is, and we'll just say yes, and we'll do it later. Yeah, that's how we do. Because we don't have any money to do anything, so let's just go. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was like, wait, okay, that makes a lot more sense, but that's still really good, and I'm glad that is growing. All right, so that helps with the store. I'm not worried about the store anymore. I'm more worried about Soohee. But since this episode is dipping into the 45-minute mark, I'm gonna go ahead and only do one for today. This was a lot to unpack with her just being sick for the couple of days she was sick. But I do hope that these two, mostly Protag, he's growing too dependent on the app, which honestly, I mean, if I was in his shoes, I could understand. I can understand where something that's been giving you basically the answers to life, basically the answers on how to make something better, but eventually he's just gonna have to learn that not everything is gonna be 100%, and there's always a chance of a failure. I mean, that's just how it works. There's always a chance for failure, but that doesn't mean you can't make anything out of it. So, and it doesn't mean that it is going to fail. It just means that there's a chance, and there's always a chance for everything. And I think that's what's also kind of interesting about some of the sentences here. Some of the sentences here, I don't like to use. I don't like using words like always, never, can't, yes, no. These are hard answers for me. These are definite, unless it's a definite thing. So I do understand how this guy feels, but I hope he gets better. And anyways, I hope you guys liked that video. If you did, go ahead and hit that confidence is key button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, that skip button. That's a good button to push. No, it's not. Don't worry about that. We'll skip on that for a while. But anyways, with that being said, you have a wonderful day. Be safe, enjoy life. Remember, confidence is key, and I will see you next time here on SnickerDoodle. Remember, sharing is caring. And I didn't forget, even though it's been many months past the Valentine's Day, I am definitely down for the smoochy smoo and all the goodness. So, if you have your significant other or person you care about, remember to let them know that you appreciate them, because little gestures of awesomeness are better than one big great one. But later, see ya! Bye! Oh man, this game's getting too real for me.